Today is Sunday, and so we are taking a look back at a classic movie trailer. With the release of Uncharted this weekend, we thought we'd take a look back at the OG treasure hunter Indiana Jones and the trailer for his first movie, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Where does it fall on the leaderboards? Let's find out. Hello and welcome to Movie Trailer Rankings. We're on a journey to find out which trailers are best and why, so join us as we watch, review, and rank this week's trailers. Alright, let's get started.
For nearly 3,000 years, man has searched for the lost Ark of the Covenant.
The Bible speaks of the Ark leveling mountains and laying waste to entire regions. Not something to be taken lightly. No one knows its secrets.
Jones, do you realize what the Ark is? It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking to God.
An army which carries the Ark before it is invincible.
The Ark, if it is their Eternis, then it is something that man was not meant to disturb.
It is protected by forces beyond imagination. It is desired above all treasures on earth by those who are good,
Trust me.
and those who are evil.
I'll tell you everything.
Yes, I know you will.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Let her go.
We have no time. If you still want the Ark, it has been loaded onto a truck for Cairo.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. A film from Steven Spielberg and George Lucas.
Alright, hey, if this is the first time you have been to our channel and you want to know more about how we rank movie trailers, we made a video for that. You can find a link to it in the upper right-hand corner of your screen or in the description below. Definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. In order to rank this classic trailer, first we need to cover a few of what we call critical non-factors. And yeah, this one, really, it's just got one, and that is nostalgia, baby. I have to admit, Raiders of the Lost Ark is probably in my top 3 movies of all time. I love this movie. I've seen it hundreds of times probably. And so I'm going to have to set a lot of nostalgia aside to review this trailer, because there are some things about it. I just can't hold it against any of the nostalgia that I have against the trailer or give it credit for it. I have to try to look at the trailer for what it is, which is an advertisement for the movie, and try to consider it as when it came out too. So this isn't a trailer for a box set or something for people who have already seen the movie. This is a trailer to try to get people into the theater who have never seen this movie, which is hard for me to imagine. At one point, I was one of those people too. So I'm going to set a lot of nostalgia aside as we move on and rank this trailer. Okay, so let's move on and look at the scoring. This trailer got off to a slow start. I have to admit, it's slow at the beginning. It's also making some really interesting decisions here, and one of them is to focus on the Ark of the Covenant plot points rather than the excitement of these new characters or the amazing stunts or the world-class lead actor who's fresh off the success of 2 Star Wars movies at this point, or the blockbuster creative team of Spielberg and Lucas, or really any of the things that have made this a legendary movie. And so I have to think back. Well, at the time when this came out in 1981, I suppose there's really no guarantee at this point that Indiana Jones is actually going to be popular. Remember, it's being sort of thrown into a world where there's James Bond movies all over the place, and so it's a throwback kind of character back to the serials of the 1940s and stuff. And so early 80s, are people really, do they have an appetite for that? They don't know. And so what they're focused on really is the plot. They're focusing on the plot here. And so I can understand that decision, I guess in a way. But still, with a thrill ride of a movie like this, that's a lot of stuff to leave on the table from a marketing perspective. So as far as marketing and impact scores go, it seems like they are leaving a lot of stuff on the table. Speaking of leaving things on the table, this is a movie with, I think, what will become one of the most classic, iconic John Williams scores of all time. And it takes about half of the trailer for them to really start digging into it. The Indiana Jones theme music doesn't come in for quite a while. And so it's kind of a missed opportunity. Even if you can't know that it's going to be classic at that point, you're working with John Williams music here. It's a slow ride into it. So feels like a missed opportunity there. What's here, though, is solid narration. You may or may not like the narrator's voice in particular, but they are doing a good job of explaining the plot and the story, and the reasons why they want you to come to the theater. The music is decent, of course, especially once it gets going, and you do get a glimpse at some of the adventure, and it looks like it could be exciting. Looks like a lot of fun. Would this have gotten me to the theater? Probably. Would I have been excited about it? I don't know. As much as it pains me to say, I don't know. I don't think so. But I would have been curious, and so it did accomplish that much. So overall, we're going to give the trailer for Raiders of the Lost Ark a score of 5.6 out of 10. Indy, you can do better. Let's try to do better next time. Okay, let's take a look at the leaderboards and see where it ends up. Looks like it's going to fall smack in the middle of our top 10 for our classic trailers. If you like what you've seen here, you want to see more movie trailer rankings and reviews like this one, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell button. It really helps out our channel. And we want to hear from you. What do you think? Did we get it right? Did we get it wrong? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't go anywhere. More movie trailer reviews are just a click away.